a beautiful day. Birds are singing, you're by my side. Let's take a car and go for a ride. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. We'll drive on and follow the sun, making Sunday go on and on. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Ha, 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 beautiful Sunday.
Thank you, Big Cedar.
This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh, my.
In memory of Grant, a soul so bright, with a cheeky smile he spread pure light. With a passion for wheels he always excelled, with stories and laughter that kept us entertained. Fishing and whitebaiting he'd cast out with glee, the river his playground where he'd always be free. Duck shooting at dawn with friends and family by his side, in nature's embrace his spirit would glide. A people's person so warm and so kind, with a knack for the joke that would always unwind. He had to have the last word, always ready to spar, leading with laughter our bright shooting star. A devoted family man, cherished by parents, siblings, nieces, nephews, and his extended family and friends. Here's to Grant, in our hearts he will stay, in every good story, in each chuckle he'll play. Though he's gone from our sight, his spirit shines through, in the tales that we tell, and the memories we hold true. So let's remember Grant with joy and reminisce, for Grant's life lives on forever, in laughter and bliss. Welcome everyone to the service of Grant Stewart Marshall, who was taken too soon on Wednesday the 19th of March. My name is Jude and it is an honour to officiate today. As we gather here today, let us remember Grant for his infectious laughter, his adventurous spirit, and the warmth he shared with everyone around him. Today, as we're celebrating our special memories of this cheerful, happy and friendly man who meant so much to so many. As we move forward without Grant by our side, let us keep close in our hearts and value the memories that bring us comfort and joy. We would like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone joining us via live stream. Even though you cannot be here in person, we are grateful to have you with us and hope you feel as part of Grant's service. A special welcome to Grant's nephew Simon, who is watching online, and we also want to acknowledge the Georgetown Bowling Club in Southland in Chicago as you gather today to watch the service. We hope you are enjoying a refreshment or two in honour of Grant, celebrating the wonderful memories we all share. And a thank you to the members who have also travelled here today. We have apologies from Simon Culbertson. Bill, Wendy, Alan, Janine and their families would like to sincerely thank the first responders who attended to Grant. Your professional manner and compassion have helped ease the pain of this tragic loss. To the Georgetown Bowling Club, thank you for welcoming Grant into your bowling family. He truly felt at home and cherished the friendships he formed there. A heartfelt thank you to Brian McCarthy for everything he did for Grant. As not only his flatmate for the last 4 years, but also a dear friend, your support meant the world to Grant and his family. The love and compassion you showed to Wendy during her visit this past week was deeply appreciated. Thank you for being there during this difficult time. We would also like to express our thanks to all of you for the love and support extended to Grant's family during this hard time. Your kindness and compassion are truly invaluable and are helping them as they navigate through this period of grief. Thank you for being here and for standing by them as they come to terms with their loss. Your presence means more than words can convey. Following the service, there will be a guard of honour for all those who played sports with Grant over the years. Grant's family warmly invite you to stay and join them for our afternoon tea and refreshments following the service. This will be a wonderful opportunity to share your memories and stories about Grant. Your presence will mean a lot to the family as they celebrate his life. We gather here today to celebrate the life of Grant Stewart Marshall, welcomed into the world by proud parents Bill and Anne on the 28th of October 1968. He was a much-loved brother to Wendy, Alan and Janine, and his deep love for family was evident throughout his life. Grant enjoyed a wonderful childhood growing up on the family farm at Kaitangata, where he developed a strong connection to the land and the simple joys of rural life. He attended Kaitangata Primary School and later South Otago High. It was during these formative years that he discovered his talent for athletics, proving to be a remarkable runner, a skill that also served him well on the soccer field, and this would also be the beginning of his love for bowls. In 1985, Grant earned his driver's licence, marking the beginning of an adventurous journey that he would never look back on. From a very young age, his passion for anything with petrol or diesel was unmistakable, perhaps sparked by those impressive Matchbox toy sets that filled his childhood. Many hours were spent playing with these cars, especially alongside his sister Janine. Even as a young boy, Grant's adventurous spirit shone through when he would start up the tractor when Bill's back was turned, eager to get his fix of real machinery. Over the years, Grant owned many cars, from flashy models to old clunkers, yet he loved each and every one. Though he had a lead foot and a love for speed, the exact number of speeding tickets he accumulated over the years remains a mystery to us all. He never argued with Grant, especially when it came to cars. He had the talent to memorise number plate numbers, and not just his own, but would recognise cars by their number plates and the drivers. After leaving school, Grant worked in various building trade jobs from Oamaru South, showcasing his hard-working and cheerful attitude. On the 15th of March 2003, he married Mel in Dunedin, and together they created countless memories. Grant had the ability to relate to people, which made him a beloved figure in every community he joined. His warmth and genuine nature drew people in, leaving a lasting impression on everyone he met. Grant had a love for earning money from a young age, eagerly spending his pocket money on various treats. When funds were low, he and his siblings would go whitebaiting, with Dad selling the freshly caught delicacies to boost their earnings. Grant truly thrived while fishing for whitebait. It was his happy place. His enthusiasm for whitebaiting was so strong that it appeared one day that he wasn't too keen on sharing the catch with other whitebaiters. While tasked with hooking up the electric fence by the gate that allowed access to the whitebaiters, Grant, perhaps not fully focused, accidentally connected the live wire to the gate instead of the intended wire. You can only imagine the shock experienced by those trying to open the gate to go whitebaiting. And I just suspect there might be a few here today that might remember that electrifying encounter. When it came to making money, the Marshall kids had a clever strategy. They would collect beer bottles left behind along the Clutha riverbank. And in those days, those big bottles were worth a fair bit of pocket money. Grant and his siblings would load up the trailer and Bill would join in on the hunt during his rounds. Once they had gathered enough bottles, Bill would take them to Stirling in exchange for some pocket money. Now, just for the record, the trailer could hold 64 crates, so you can just imagine how much they could earn with all those big bottles. Having worked in the shearing shed for his dad, Grant was so thrilled to be able to spend his well-earned money on a brand new bike. Being able to pay for it all by himself was so rewarding. Grant enjoyed many holidays during his childhood, and one of the most memorable was when Bill would drop Anne and the kids off in Alexandra for a week of fun. With Bill returning to the farm and no car available, Anne and the kids would walk for miles exploring their surroundings. Grant particularly loved this time, relishing the chance to enjoy the swimming pool and embrace life as a townie for a week. Grant was outdoorsy at heart, with a deep love for fishing and duck shooting. He loved the many special weekends spent with Bill, enjoying those precious father-son moments amidst nature. From catching a salmon at Vickers Beach to embarking on exciting duck shooting weekends, those adventures created lasting memories that he held dear throughout his life. A great bowler he was too, with a passion for both indoor and outdoor. Along with playing darts, these sports were more than just a game for Grant. They were a way to connect with others, make lasting friendships, and enjoy the vibrant social side of each sport. His enthusiasm and competitive spirit shone through every match, bringing joy not only to himself, but to all those who had the pleasure of playing alongside him. The laughter and friendships he shared on the green will be fondly remembered by friends and teammates alike. Grant was a caring individual who often disappeared after dinner, only to be found visiting neighbours for a cup of tea and a friendly catch-up. This habit represented the gentle nature of Grant, always looking to connect with others in his community. His love for his family is beyond words, a loving son to Bill and the late Anne, a cherished brother and brother-in-law to Wendy and Barry, Alan and Bernadette, and Janine, a dad to Joshua, and an adored uncle to Melissa, Katie, Simon, Hayley, Kirsten, Taylor, the late Sean and Annalise, and a great friend to many. Grant's kindness, warmth and support will be deeply missed, but his spirit will continue to live on in the hearts of all who knew him and loved him. I would now like to invite Grant's sister Janine to come forward.
Hi, I'm Janine, Grant's little sister. Grant and I were known as the wee ones, Wendy and Alan, the big ones. Grant and I spent a lot of time together in our younger years. We spent a lot of time playing with his dinky cars all lined up in a row. I were only allowed to play with the cars he gave me on that day. We both learnt to ride a pedal bike within days of each other between the clothesline poles. Dad holding onto our seat, we were told to pedal fast to the next pole. Grant spent hours riding his bike everywhere. Our white baiting days started at a very young age. Grant and I decided one day we were going to find Dad, who we thought was white baiting, but he wasn't. He saw our gumboot marks on the side of the river bank. We had rules about being near the river. We were supposed to be there with a parent. We got a telling off that day. The rules for Grant and I when we were white baiting at a young age. We sat on the bear crate. Do not move. You fall in that river, you will drown. We had stones to throw in to direct the white bait into the net. Then we would call for Dad when the net was ready to be brought in, as we were too small to lift it. We did not have to help on the farm too much in early days, only when it was shearing time around its Vickers and hay season. Lucky health and safety standards were not around back then, as we sat on the twine boxes on the hay baler, making sure the twine was knotted properly. The best part about the hay season was riding home on the big trailer down Summer Hill on top of the hay. We knew we to hold on to the twine. The hay bales were never tied down to the trailer, nothing. We once had to milk the cows because Dad had injured himself. Not that we had much choice. We weren't very old and had never done it before. However, we spent many hours in the cow shed with Dad. We didn't really know what we were doing, but managed to get the task done with Dad's main instruction being, if you see the cow's leg coming near you, move. That's the only time we ever milked by ourselves. We weren't asked again. Grant and I spent many hours playing board games and cards, which I usually won. Once we went to high school, we caught the school bus after school. While we were at primary school, our parents picked us up as the school bus didn't get us home till late. Grant used to run in, leaving me well and truly behind. Even if it gave me a head start, he would win. That's one thing he could do, outdo me in. When Grant came to live in Dunedin for work, he lived with Jeff and I for a couple of years. Some of your decisions in life were just dumb. Like the time you sat up in Sterling Hill and counted how many laps Dad done baling hay. You came home to inform Mum and Dad. Dad's response was what you would expect after a hard day's work. Another one was when he was living with Jeff and I. He had flooded half the house as he had done washing but hadn't checked the laundry sink. Dad, Alan, Bridget, Taylor and Annalise and I were fortunate to have spent Christmas Day with you. Luckily, Dad was lucky enough to have you come to visit him on Monday, 17th March, on Mum's 10-year anniversary. Grant, you text me for Mum's anniversary. Your message read, thinking of you today. 10 years doesn't seem like it. Little did I know that these would be the last memories I share with you. Grant, I will never forget all the time we spent together when we were younger. You gained your wings 10 years and 2 days after our Mum. You are now back with Mum, Sean, your grandparents, uncles and aunties. Until we meet again, lots of love, your little sister Janine.
Thank you, Janine. Diane, Climate will come forward now.
Grant. About 20 years we've known each other, my family. Started off duck shooting with Bill. We had some great times, but yes, Grant always had the last say. He was a big brother to me, and like another brother to my children. He was always there, watching them shoot, duck shoot, plucking, guttering. Everything. He was always there. He had some good laughs. Bit of banter. There was always the duck calling between the kids and him. He never worked out who won. So Grant, it's been an hour now. It's been an hour. True.
Thank you, Diane. Grant's friend Ross Blackie will say a few words.
Hi everyone. I'd like to share my condolences to Bill and family for their sudden loss. As a parent, no one expects to lose a child, and it's a very difficult process. My friendship with Grant has spanned over 20 years, with often 1 to 2 year gaps as our lives went in different directions. However, if I was ever in need of help, Grant would be the first person to put his hand up. Grant had a great passion for duck shooting, and I recall him being very excited about being able to get back out shooting with Bill, with Dad, in the later years. I was also able to go on a few occasions, which was very special to me as well. Grant loved his family, talked about them often, and spent a lot of time with our family as well. We will miss his humour and his kind nature. Thank you for the memories. Rest in peace, my friend.
Thank you, Ross. Grant's flatmate Brian has asked me to read his tribute on his behalf. Precious memories of Grant, just some things I won't forget. Your shoes I would trip over every night in the lounge while trying to pull the drapes. you would always say to me, the buggers must have walked out there themselves. As for your cooking skills, you quickly revenged from the kitchen. You taught my son to drive, you had more patience than me. When I was on call for work, you got up at 6 a.m. to take my daughter to her first job on Saturday mornings. You became a very big part of my family. My children have all moved on now and we had the place to ourselves. We had many a good chat after work, sitting in the sun, having a beer. We had some special times away with friends and Christmas with your family in Gore and with my family in Christchurch. Many a time Flo would pick you up on the dot at 3 p.m. to go to the bowling club. Some of those times you came home with a few under your belt and fell asleep within 10 minutes on your lazy boy chair and snored like a train. We were just getting our lives to ourselves and had signed up for a nice rental unit in Windsor and moving in 3 weeks. We were both excited and looking forward to it. I was not expecting this next journey to be done by myself, but God called you home. I will miss you and you have left a big hole in my heart. I will cherish the memories and good times we shared together. I'm at peace knowing that you are at home with God and we will meet again. Rest in peace, Grant. Your friend, love, Brian. Thank you, Brian. We would now like to open to the floor to anyone who wishes to share a short tribute to Grant. Your reflections will help us celebrate Grant's life and the impact he had on all of us. We'll share more memories over a cuppa very soon. As we gather to celebrate Grant's life, we invite you to take a moment to reflect on the memories and experiences that shaped the wonderful person he was. The photo slideshow we're about to share is a heartfelt tribute to Grant, showcasing moments filled with joy, laughter and love.
All veils and misty, streets are blue. Almond looks that chill divine. Some silken moment goes on forever, and we're leaving broken hearts behind. You mystify me, mystify me. I need perfection, some twisted selection that tangles me to keep me alive. When none has your beauty, I see your face, and I will survive. Mystify me, mystify me. Eternally wild with the power to make every moment come alive. All those stars that shine upon you, where they kiss you every night. All veils and misty streets are blue. Almond looks that chill divine. Some silken moment goes on forever, and we're leaving, yeah, we're leaving broken hearts behind. You mystify me, mystify, you mystify me. You're eternally wild Listen like these for the answers. But who needs that? You got to do it in your hands. It's all in your hands. It's all in your hands. You are all you need. You are all you need. That's everything. So hesitate. There's no time to waste. Just do it for yourself. I said everybody's down on their knees. Listen like thieves. But who needs that? When it's all in your hands. You got it all. You got it all. It's all in your hands. You got it all. You got it all. I said everybody's down on their knees. Listen like thieves. But who needs that? When it's all in your hands.
Very special memories there to hold on to. I'd now like to invite Wendy to come forward and share the Irish blessing and a special poem.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. On Thursday, when we were looking for some photos, we come across a couple sayings that Mum had written down. Always remember, life is short, break the rules, love truly, kiss slowly, love uncontrollably, and never ever regret anything that makes you smile. Life is lived in the present, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
Thank you, Wendy. To Bill, Wendy and Barry, Alan and Bernadette, Janine, and to Grant's beloved nieces and nephews, Melissa, Katie, Simon, Hayley, Kirsten, Taylor, and Annalise. How very lucky are you all to have had Grant in your lives as your much-loved son, brother, brother-in-law, and uncle. Let us not forget his cheeky smile and laid-back personality that brought joy to everyone around him. Keep him close in your hearts, where he will never be too far from you. As time goes on, cherish the memories you created together, as each day they will become even more special. Grant's spirit will continue to shine through those special moments, reminding you of the love and joy he brought into your lives. To family and friends, how lucky are you to have had Grant in your lives? His warmth, kindness, and genuine spirit touched each of us in unique ways. Whether it was through laughter shared, moments of support, or simple acts of care, Grant had a remarkable ability to make everyone feel valued and loved. Let us celebrate the incredible impact he had on all of us and hold on to the beautiful memories that will forever remind us of his presence. Please stand. As we gather here today to say our final goodbyes to Grant, let us take a moment to reflect on the incredible person he was and the lasting impact he made on our lives. Grant was a beacon of light, radiating kindness, love, and joy to all who knew him. In this moment of committal, we honour his memory and the special moments we shared. Though we feel the weight of our loss, we also celebrate the love and laughter he brought into our lives. As we release him back to nature, let us carry his spirit with us, cherishing the lessons he taught us and the love he shared. May we find comfort in knowing that he will always be a part of us, guiding us with his memory as we continue our own journeys. Go now, dear Grant, to skies so bright, to fish in streams of purest light, duck shooting in fields where the wild winds play, bowling on that green and hitting that bullseye on the dartboard as you laugh and sway. Drive that fast car on heavenly roads, feel the joy as your spirit explodes. In every adventure, know we'll be near. In our hearts, you'll always be here. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In the spirit of love we meet, in the spirit of love we depart. Rest in peace, Grant. You will be forever missed, but never forgotten. Those of you who are forming a guard of honour, could you please make your way out to the exit? Thank you.
Sunday morning, up with the lark. I think I'll take a walk in the park. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. I've got someone waiting for me. When I see her, I know that she'll say, hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Hot, 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 beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you said that you love me. Oh, my, it's a beautiful day. Birds are singing by my side. That'll work. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. We'll drive on and follow the sun, making Sunday go on and on. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Hot, 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 beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day.
How are you? It's been like just. Hi, David. Still in the hat? Yeah, still in my hat. You're in a help, on the Yeah.